So y'all see the enablement there. So that's BlocBoy JB. He had that song with Drake a few years ago, a couple summers ago. First person I know that had a song with Drake that was a hit and it just fell off the face of the earth. But every now and then he'll say something on internet to kind of go viral. So he's kind of got people upset now because you're seeing this enablement, and you kind of seen that this whole thing with Jive was enablement from the NBA. But you're starting to see it within black culture. Our culture, I love our culture, but we got some toxic shit and some toxic mindset sometimes when it comes to certain stuff. Because I've seen way too many people that sound just like this. But it's legal out there. Yeah, Tennessee is a red flag state. It's legal. You don't even need a permit to do that in Tennessee. But it's his job. He's not a regular guy. Like, I don't understand how people don't get that. Like he's a superstar basketball player in a poverty-stricken black town. You know, I don't know what he's doing for the city of Memphis, but it looks like he's rolling with a whole bunch of the people, like the local cats around, the local dope boys and whatnot. That's what it seems like. I'm like, these can't be people from his roots back home in South Carolina. No way. But nonetheless, a lot of people are enabling this behavior. And you'd be surprised. And some people are like, man, well, he didn't. All he doing is having fun. He just turned up and his friend recorded. That's all. I'm like, well, why does this happen to other players? Why does this happening to other players in the league? Only him? So only him and his friends do this. Like only his friends record him waving guns, so nobody else get like, come on, dog. You know, then he's talking about free job. Free? What do you mean free him? He's not going to jail. He's suspended, but there's nothing to be free from, bro. Like, he did that to himself. Maybe he realizes that the jig is up. Memphis is done. You know, he's doing this to himself. This is self-destruction. Remember that song? You're headed for self-destruction. Yeah, that's what this is. Watch it, learn from it, hope you don't experience it. Instead of sitting here covering up for all this. This is just stupid, man. Seeing way too much. Y'all need to stop. Kwame Brown might be one of the only few people. Wasn't him and Gilbert arguing about this? And Gilbert was like, "Yeah, he had some points." I'm like, what? I'm like, the guy who brought guns in the locker room, he had some points. Like y'all, like, hey, even some of the old heads have been getting on him. You know, Michael Wilbon, you know him. You know, I don't really rock with Mike Wilbon after the Sean Taylor comments years ago, but whatever. Stephen A, of course, you know, that's his job. He gonna always make sure he get at these boys and crack that whip. But a lot of people are either being silent or like when Jalen Rose did his interview, he's like, yeah, so Ja, about the gun incident, right? Whose gun was it? I'm like, what? That's not the point, dummy. Whose gun was? Why was it in your hand in the first place? Why was it there? Why was it on camera? That's what you should be asking, not whose gun it was. Like, stop babying these, like, stop it, man. This is like some Jody baby boy, you know, coddle you shit, and somebody's got to be Melvin. Somebody got to come in there, lay that hammer to mama, and show Jody, show baby boy what's a real world is like. For real, because y'all on the baby every damn body. Then y'all start throwing that mental health. I knew it was a joke once they threw out that term. I said, yep, this is going to happen again. And it wasn't even a whole, 3 months? They stated it was mental health. He went to some random facility in Florida for counseling. It was like what? Like it was all a baby. It's like a baby fest from the NBA. This is what they do to their star players. They don't. There's no real. And Nike's got to be kicking themselves in the head. They dropped Kyrie Irving over a retweet. Kyrie don't get in trouble. You don't hear Kyrie Irving about him in no clubs, no strip clubs. You don't hear Kyrie Irving getting into nothing like that. He's just real serious about his lineage and what's wrong with that. But y'all got rid of him and y'all endorsed this boy. Got his face on these. I don't even think the shoes they got with him is really all that. Like, they regular running shoes, but you know what I mean? They got him, and he done had how many incidents since? And now people are looking at the moms, because the incident at the mall, moms was the one who made the phone call and said, yo, come up here and bring 9 niggas because somebody done pissed me off at the mall. And they got this guy locked in the mall for almost an hour. Cops had to come. They banging on the door telling him to come outside. Like this is crazy. Like, why would your mom she knows your mother must not understand the position you're in either. For her to call you to come down there, like if your mother really cared about you and your fame and your status and who you are, and this was in Memphis, she would have like said, hey, bring somebody down here maybe, or just handle that on her own. You don't bring your superstar son and get him involved in that. You know what I mean? I get it. Like, he's young. His parents is probably young. His parents probably no less than early 40s. You know what I mean? His dad looked like Shorty Low or something like that. Like, they young, but it just goes to show you if these are the kind of people that's around him, you really surprised by his actions? Because I'm not. You know what I mean? I didn't predict it was going to happen again, but I wasn't surprised. And when I seen it, it wasn't even like breaking news to me. I know a lot of people was like, what? NBA dumb boy, how did he do it again? What? I thought he learned his lesson. It was like, what lesson? They didn't teach him anything. They gave him that fixed interview, put him in a hotel in Florida for a few days, probably had him at the Westin, something nice, and that was it. And he was back out there. And then they got knocked in the first round. And if I'm not a Grizzlies fan, but if I'm a Grizzlies fan, I'm like, well, damn, we just got knocked out in the first round. I would expect my superstar player to either be posting videos of him and his family on vacation, or he working out, getting ready for for the next season. He doing off-season workouts. That's what you should be posting. Not shit like that. And I know it's not like people say, well, he didn't technically post it. Well, but you get what I mean. That's the kind of stuff that you want people seeing, not shit like that. Like, that's dumb. If anybody got to explain that to you, then you in that same category with Ja Morant. Your people have failed you. Who raised you? Were you raised by anybody? Because some of y'all were raised Mowgli style, by the wolves, the streets. Mowgli, Jungle Book. Was raised by the wolves. Man cub ass niggas. But yeah, too many black boys mentality out here. Ridiculous. But let me know what y'all think about this. These people defending Ja Morant, including BlocBoy, who fumbled that whole. I don't even know how that man had a hit with Drake. I mean, that song you couldn't go nowhere that summer. I'm riding in the streets blasting it. It was a hit, and now he's just he's just done. He's done ski. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out.
I'm rocking you eternally.